Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another round of NXT Tier 1, this time in Saudi Arabia. And it's gonna be an interesting round this time. 15 people on grid here tonight, and with me today is Max, or Senna, in the commentary box.
Hello, guys.
There we are. Well, I just teased it. But yeah, let's have a look at the track first. Yeah, it's the first ever Saudi Arabian Grand Prix here in NXT Round 8 of the Tier 1 and Tier 2 Championship. Tier 3 is going to be taking part right after Tier 1. And let's have a look at the Middle East. Here we are in Jeddah. 3 sectors, 6.1 kilometers of track distance, 25 laps. And laps that will definitely go into the 27th here tonight. Only 2.5 meters of elevation changes and over 340 kilometers an hour down the back straight. We have 3 DRS zones. Let's have a look. I'm lagging at the tire compounds for today's race. C5, C4, and C3. Therefore, we're going to see a lot more of the medium and hard compounds in tonight's race. So, let's go down to the track. Oh my lord. I actually might have to adjust that a little bit. Apologies for that. Bit weird with the layout, but yeah, now we're back in. And yeah, this is an awful lot better. Velocity Setups, our sponsor. Actually, let me move it towards the opposite corner of the stream.
So I can talk about a bit what is happening right now.
Exactly.
Now everyone.
So we have visuals
on the outlap. I'm here watching Edwards, who's warming up his tires. He's probably the favorite to win the race today. Like almost every race, because he has an immense pace. He's just on a different planet this season, so yeah.
Absolutely. Definitely the man to look forward to, especially in qualifying, since the qualifying has shown to be his prime discipline. And yeah, we are on here in Jeddah for the first time ever, so we have no previous pole lap, so whoever takes pole here is going to be the first ever pole sitter here in Saudi Arabia for NXT.
So now Edward rounding the final corner. Let's watch him be the first, I think. No, not the first. But let's watch him
third.
Do his first fastest lap.
Down
fastest lap now.
Into turn 1. Down to third gear and into the chicane. Kissing both exits, then going wide on the exit all the way to the wall. Then, probably the most tricky corner of the track, turn 4. I think we're gonna see some DNFs here in both tiers today.
Well, especially the whole sector 1 is just so tricky. And there's the first yellow flag. And just as you said it, there's a McLaren in the wall. I think,
it's
if
Magnus.
I saw it right, he's in the wall when we talked about it.
Yeah, it's Magnus. It's exactly in turn 4. The car is out of the way. So, already talked about it.
Unbelievable.
Magnus pushed a little bit too much here on the outlap. Commentator's curse indeed.
Absolutely commentator curse.
That's what
now Edwards going into the last sector. Beautiful there, really beautiful. Now there's like a car in front of him.
That is Fresh Beaker, I believe. Oh, that's Flores, who's been picked up by Red Bull after they did drop AV because he was moved down tier. Knox, first time of the day, 28.1. Definitely.
Let's see where Edward can be, and Edward can definitely beat that by half a second. That guy is absolutely crazy in qualifying, man.
At 27.6.
Oh, lol! LDM got invalid his lap. Wow. So does Apple Juice? No, Apple Juice broke it up. Seems like he fucked it up somewhere. Oh, am I allowed to curse?
I believe so. Trappy, one of the
Okay.
2 new drivers here tonight, with Illy and Trappy. Trappy onto P3.
Also Roy, who's on a quick one now. Roy absolutely flying. He has the purple sector in the middle. He has the purple second sector. Maybe he can beat Edward this time. Now going into the final corner. Taking it very tight. Where will he be? Can he beat Edward? No, he can't. Wow. As we...
So let's watch someone else. Currently racing Diabetes. Out of turn 3.
Oh, LDM is also on a quick one. He has the first sector purple.
First sector purple. LDM has won 2 out of 3 races he has attended thus far this season. Join midway
Oh,
through.
there's a big lockup. And he's also really struggling with his car to keep it straight.
Now,
But what will be in the second sector? It's not purple. But also goes wide there. God, that
not
is like
ideal.
what happened in Jeddah.
Not
Absolutely
ideal.
taking the limits.
But let's see where LEM can put that Ferrari car.
Now into the last corner.
Roy, in the meantime, 28.3 onto P3 for the second Ferrari. Where is LDM gonna go? Taking a tight line there. And
that's
it
just
is
P3.
28.1. Lines up right behind Knox.
But I have to defend him. I think that wasn't used tires because his first lap wasn't validated. So I
Also
think he
pretty
still
much
has
possible.
he has still a lot more to improve, I guess.
Racing Diabetes
Also, as we
around the
watch
final corner.
racing, yep.
Racing Diabetes as well as Khalifa. Khalifa starting this lap. Diabetes
Oh, God.
28.9, P6 currently.
One question: why is he called diabetes? Oh, that's another yellow flag.
I have no clue. Yeah, that's because of Diabetes going slow.
Now
Leaving
let's watch
Illy
one
by.
Aston Martin. I don't know how to say his name. Oh, he almost spun.
Khalifa.
He almost clipped the wall there.
Edward is not in the wrong tier, mates. Edward would
Oh,
be
and
probably
they
over a
invalidated.
second off in T-Rex. Still. It's just
Many people invalidating here in Sector 1.
yeah, Edward has had a lot. There's been a lot of buzz about Edward because of qualifying performance.
And
like
oh,
these.
there's a Mick Schumacher. He did a Mick Schumacher. The Alpine did a Mick Schumacher.
Oh, I saw Felix. Oh, there's
That was a big accident.
Orange almost picking up the scraps there. Yeah, I said there's been a lot of buzz about Edward, but when he was tested in Tier X tests, he didn't perform as well. And here we see a prime example of what one has to avoid: the white lines on pit entry. Right, I said it. Edward is not a Tier X driver.
So now let's watch Fresh Beaker who's going into the last corner, taking it very slowly.
Fresh Beaker. Yeah, because he's on an outlap.
Now starting his lap.
Is there any driver that is still close
Goes
to
into the
finishing their lap?
first corner and the second corner, taking it very slowly. Now turn 3. Oh wow. Be careful, the sector 1 is very slippery. Whew. Take some nice lines there. Oh, he clipped the wall. Also, he's not very like he doesn't spend. Oh, yeah. That's too much for my brain. So many yellow flags. I'm so confused. Well, now he's giving full DRS. He has the purple middle sector. I know there's another car on the wall. There was another car on the wall. That's a Haas. As we watch him round the final corner. What will it be for fresh speaker? Can it be provisional pole or what will it be? It's only P5. Oh wow. Expected a bit more. Also Varun on a quick one. Varun now in the last corner. Oh, bit of oversteer there. Where can Varun be? Varun crosses the line and that's P3. Wow. That's quite a decent lap from Varun.
Yeah, just noticed that. Yeah, he's coming into turn 4 now. Obviously on an in lap, but 28.0. Trappy with a 28 flat on the clock. Flourish 27.9.
So I'm watching the one V Cup. I also don't know what his name is. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. Don't judge me, guys. Oh, and he also almost did a Mick Schumacher. That sector 1 is really like it's really deadly. Let's say it like that. Roy said you should answer him, Nicholas.
Yeah, I saw it. Scott, that's why I was off of the quiet. Flourish P2 currently. Anyone on a lap? Diabetes 5 tenths up.
Was also the Visa Cash App's first lap.
It's not his first lap. I think he has done 2 already, but he just kept on invalidating.
Now let's see who runs the final corner. And Edward goes even quicker.
Barely
This guy.
Barely an
Out of his
improvement.
cash
I
app.
believe there is definitely someone out there that can beat him.
Down to turn 1 and turn 2.
I'm stuck on Trappy.
Now into turn 3. Almost clipping the wall, but that's very nice. Very nice how he took it.
That was turn 4 though. Turn 3 is
Not taking the skater curb.
l-
What would you first? The first sector is purple. Wow. I didn't saw that coming, but well, that's how fast changes can be made, I guess. Oh, and now he locked up, but he still kept it on the white line. He didn't invalidate it. He is absolutely flying.
This lap is enough for a purple sector. No, it's not, but it's gonna have a toe behind Pro.
Oh, late braking again. Now maybe also taking the slipstream from the car in front of him. I don't know what car it is. Seems like a Alpine, I guess.
Oh, and that is knocks into the wall at turn 4.
Another car that died in turn 4. Now he can take a lot of slipstream there. Round the final corner. What will be for him? Can he beat Edward? Will he beat Edward? No, he won't.
He misses out by about 4 tenths of a second. Really close there between the top 6 excluding P1.
Oh,
P2.
Apple Juice killed himself! Apple Juice crashed! Apple Juice
Oh no
finds
no no.
himself in the barrier at turn 4.
No, not more bad luck.
Apple Juice has crashed. What a nightmare.
Max, real
For
quick,
the
check the
German.
M's. Check the M's, by the way, real quick.
Okay.
Let's watch Pro Ultra. Still barely ahead of Illy.
That's a nightmare for Apple Juice, who will probably be starting last. Because he... Well, he did a 144. So...
He's gonna start P13 at the very worst.
Oh man.
Pro Ultra has bailed out of his lap attempts.
It's an absolute horrible season for Apple Juice. You can only be sorry for that guy.
Pro Ultra starting another
Huh?
lap time.
He goes quicker than Apple Juice at least. Wow.
With a 35.2.
I think now he did it. Oh, he's... Yep. He lost it in turn 1 and turn 2. Wow. Not really
Sliding
good.
up there, let's see. Do not turn into early. That looked.
So
Pretty
I'm
solid.
already on Edward. I'm already on Edward because
He's still on his out
I
lap time.
think... Yeah. But I think he is definitely the favorite for pole position.
Pro Ultra up 9/10s currently, even with that sector 1, with that turn 1. Not going to be a great lap, but it's definitely going to
Not a yellow.
get him ahead of Diabetes.
So many yellows. I'm so confused with my brain.
The reigning champion Roy currently down P8. If it finishes like this, Edward would be champion. Only Apple Juice, Beaker and Knox and Roy can stop him from being champion today. And Edward would have to score basically nothing to keep
So
this championship
Edward
alive.
now going on his flying lap.
Let's watch Pro Ultra though. He's finishing his flying lap.
Down turn 1 and turn 2. taking it very nicely.
27.8 with that. That was a really good lap from Pro Ultra, who's gone P2
Now down to turn
overall.
3. Oh, he's very close to the barriers. Can he improve?
Let's see. First sector is gonna end within
what
2
is-
corners.
Oh, that's so close to the track limits. It's insane.
Oh,
And it's purple. And
it's
that's a
1/10 up.
big improvement for Edward. He is absolutely flying here. Absolutely dancing around Jeddah. Having the perfect lap. That guy is unbelievable. Now to the final. Now
And Zeno, maybe Illy's
It's
gonna be the
purple
last
again.
driver.
it's
2
purple
tenths off.
again now. Down to the last sector, down to the next corner. That's where everything is settled down. Will he improve? Or will he find himself in the barriers just like Max Verstappen? It seems like it's good enough.
Mercedes
But what
currently
will be-
starting
can he-
12 and 13. Let's watch
Can he
Edwards.
improve? And yes, he will improve. And that is
27.5.
provisional pole for Edward.
What about Flores? Flores is 2 tenths up as well. And I don't think he can find enough on this occasion.
I'm watching LDM right now. LDM, purple middle sector. He's cooking.
Trappy goes
What
P2.
is happening here? What is happening
Flores
here in
splits the
Jeddah
pair.
tonight?
Flores splits the pair with a 27.5. It's not enough to improve the pole. Let's watch LDM into the final turn. He
LDM
goes.
down into the final
He's gonna
corner.
get the toll from his teammate, maybe? No, he's not. Roy, the 2 Ferraris to the line. Roy first, invalid. LDM to the line, and it's a 27.6
It's just
P3.
P3. That is so close.
So let's watch Illy, who's and Khalifa. Khalifa P10, Bika P11. Illy down into the last turn.
What will happen? Will he improve? Where will he land? And it's not improvement, I think. Oh, P6, it was improvement. Well done. What a qualifying that was. Wow.
Roy could have improved to a 27.7. But yeah, that is your grid. Edward, Flourish, LDM, Trappy, Pro Ultra, Illy, Varen, Nox, Roy, Khalifa, Bika, Diabetes, Enzino, Apple Juice, Magnus, and Felix.
I have a feeling that it might be a very, very nice race.
Not the only one here.
Can LDM also like stop at what still?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Is the Parfema rule disabled? It should.
Yep, it is.
Oh, good. Great job.
We also have that like in my league, so that's why I didn't have to change anything with the park frame rules.
That's good, that's good. So, drivers picking their setups. Overtakes in the first sector are just basically stupid.
But again, what a horrible start into the race for Apple Juice. He's having an absolute nightmare season. You can only be sorry for him.
So, 5 lights on. Out of the drivers, all 15 cars aligned on the grids. And away we go. Great start there for Alfred from Flourish. LDM getting a little bit of a better start than the Red Bull here, but Flourish is ahead. Trappy on the inside there of LDM. Flourish and Edward making contact. A little bit of side-by-side action going on. LDM out of Trappy. And now, are they going to go too wide? Pro Ultra on the outside of Trappy. Gets forced wide there. Rejoins the track. Does not pick up the scraps here. And I think no one... Oh no, Magnus got picked up. But other than that... Oh, there's Felix off.
First yellow!
Felix and Fresh Beaker have come together. What we feared did eventually turn out, and that was people going side by side into the fast sections of the track, but out in front it's currently Edward from Flourish and LDM, then Illy and Pro Ultra making moves on Khalifa. And the two Mercedes cars against the two asses. Magnus has been picked up but hasn't gotten any damage. Felix, big time damage there for him. And Tommy also has some sort of damage to that front wing, but other than that, everyone has come out alive.
Scenario for Edward.
Bit louder?
Flourish right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Yes, Flourish right behind him, but still it was a really great stuff. Edward really aggressive down to turn one. No one tried to set himself next to him, but now Flourish might attack him into turn one. Will he? No, he won't. He knows that the DRS is activated in this lap, so that's why he probably won't be attacking him down to turn one.
Diabetes and Enzino going wheel to wheel. Mercedes against Haas. Diabetes round the outside of Enzino.
Wow.
Apple Juice goes through of them and picks up both of them. Oh, and they make contact. Enzino did close the door there on Diabetes in the first section. As I said, not a great spot to overtake here. Not at all. And Nox also did kind of force them there into each other. Yeah, apple
I have
juice
to go back to the front again.
with
Because
3
that's a
goals.
nice battle there. Now Flourish has the DRS.
Use of that DRS, he's gonna gain on this straight, maybe gain on the next, and he can decide whether he wants to get past on this or the next straight. Let's see what he'll choose.
But for me, I think it's way smarter to overtake down final straight, but he does it right now.
Just too close there, and LDM smells something, smells a chance there. And Roy is dangerously close to losing the DRS of Trappy.
But Roy, absolutely great, already gained 4 positions.
He's a reigning champion for a reason after all. Now Edward gets past Flourish. Is LDM gonna get past Flourish?
LDM! They almost make
Inside there.
contact.
LDM is gonna have to run down the inside. Flourish leaves him a castle with his
what
face. A
is
little wiggle there,
happening?
but he saves it.
Wow.
Gonna go to the toilet for a second, so you got this.
Yeah, all good. I'm gonna try to stay up the front and commentate. So now Flourish saying, hey, I have a DRS. I might be the quicker driver today, down to racing pace. So we will see what will happen today now. That's another yellow flag, that's the Alpine. Who spun, I think. Yeah, who spun, but now let's stay to the front. It's Flourish against Edward. Edward against Flourish. Now down the last turn. Flourish will attack Edward again. Will LDM also do something like that? No, LDM will stay behind, I think. Now, oh, and Flourish having a little snap there down to the last corner. What will happen now? Edwards can counter back. Will he? Yes, he will. And now it's free wide because LDM thinks, hey, I'm also there now in the battle. What will happen there? And oh, they make contact and LDM almost spins. And Flourish is ahead and Trappy as well. Trappy, the third lapping one, who says, when 3 people are fighting, I'm the one who is gaining the most. Now there's another yellow flag, and what has happened there? Let me check. Oh, it's cleared again. Let's go to the front again. Now Trappy in the fight for the win as well, which might be very interesting. Edward very close to Trappy. Where Edward decides to attack already? No, he won't. Everyone is following Flourish down to the last sector, and old Trappy clipping the wall there a bit. But I think he doesn't have damage there. Now down to the final corner. What will happen? Yes, Trappy will attack Flourish down into the final corner. We stay ahead though. Oh, they wheel to wheel into the
and
final corner.
Next F1 manager race. When after maybe after this Raman. Let's just see those 6 currently still fighting. And
Edward sending it.
Trappy on the inside there of Edward.
God.
Edward gets
That
out
is
of Trappy, and the 2 Ferraris in third
battle.
positions. Oh no! Don't go side by side here. They actually
Oh,
do. And Ferrari. It's the
Ferrari,
same.
guys.
It's the same scenario as an IRL. Ferrari can't really establish an order.
Both still fighting for the championship, so you can't really say, yeah, LDM let him pass, he's faster than you, or it's for track position, because both are still fighting for the championship, and it's a really interesting battle today. Now Flourish is already out of the DRS. I didn't saw that coming. Wow.
Some much needed hope for Red Bull here, Pro Ultra with another 3-second time penalty. But yeah, Red Bull, not a great seasons for them. Start was pretty good, but now they've fallen off, so what Flourish is doing is really helping them. And now Edward and Trappy have to work together to get back within the DRS and keep the two Ferraris at bay. But this is the best case scenario for those who are currently still in the championship fight, being the two Ferraris, Edward, Applejuice, who's still fighting with Varun, as well as Knox.
Yeah,
but
but I think Apple just doesn't care about this race because Real Madrid is leading 2-0 against Barcelona right now, so he will be very happy. I'm not, because I'm a Barcelona fan, but well, shit happens. And Edward now passed Trappy. Maybe he can try to get into maybe he can try to get into the DRS zone again. Sorry, I have like little stuff there.
The gap is not too big. Ultra gets past
Yeah.
Khalifa.
Or should we call it already? Should we call it already mom? That Edward has the mom in his hands now, because DRS will be changed to mom, which
Oh yeah.
is a bit weird, but
No, it's called
yeah.
DRS as long as it's DRS.
yeah.
The active aerodynamics
Edward not
2026
finding
is
it.
going to bring more racing. But yeah,
Race
looking
diabetes
pretty
because of
racy
3 second time
already.
penalty.
because yeah, indeed,
It's a great race to commentate right now.
so much happening up in front. And
I might get out of the race with a bit of a sore throat, but it's okay. No, Edward is into the DRS again. Wow. That went. And is it allowed to weave?
it is allowed to
Flourish
change
speeding right
direction
now.
twice.
Okay.
If the car behind...
No, LDM
Oh,
down
LDM
inside.
They make contact. No damage
How's the battle?
inflicted.
Oh, don't go into with that. Don't go into with that.
Trappy pulls it out of it, and
Wow.
LDM gets past. Beautiful racing here. Bit of contact, but nothing happened. And now they need to stay within the 1 second window to Edward, and Edward sees the opportunity and tries to push out in front, but he's got Flourish ahead, so he'll have a little bit of dirty air, though
Roy-
the dirty air
also Roy
effect on
inside.
this game is so non-existent.
Also, Roy, who is close to Trappy now. If he gets past Trappy, it's very good for his championship hope still. So let's watch the battle between Edward and Flourish now.
It's indeed, though, that's not only a 2-man battle, that is a 6-man battle for the win right now. And
Now Edward having the DRS,
what is gonna
and he's
go?
absolutely flying. They banging wheels. Can Flourish counter back?
I certainly will. I'm having my eyes glued to LDM currently, if he can overtake Edward, but I'm afraid the gap is too big for LDM to make a
Yep.
move.
Or maybe he would just send it, but no, he won't. He's smarter than that.
LDM
Flourish
has
in the lead
shown
again.
some good racecraft in the past, so we're now on board with the Williams driver of Edward. Exactly how close the balls are and how precise the steering has to be. It's really one of the hardest tracks on the calendar, and Flourish pushing a little bit more there.
Absolutely. It's a really tricky sector 1. I would say sector 1 is the most hardest sector because like the water's so tight there, the water's tight everywhere. But, like in sector 1 it feels like they're even tighter, so yeah, not just the fastest sector, but also the most trickiest. Now as we watch Edward maybe attacking, no, maybe on the next straight though.
Oh, LDM has gotten a better run of that turn, I believe. That's pretty much even.
No.
A lot of 3-second time penalties at the back. Edward's gonna go down the inside there. And now LDM.
Oh, LDM sending it.
on Flourish. They're gonna go side by side now.
Oh, he has a little snap.
And Trappy's also having a look at it. Trappy round the outside. Trappy picks up one, picks up
They will be
two.
going forward.
It's gonna be only one gain position for Trappy. It looked like a little bit more there. But Edwards stays ahead for now. Or is LDM gonna just settle down? LDM on the inside of Trappy. Trappy grounds out wide and keeps the position. Should be allowed. LDM, oh my god, that is Trappy off. Caught up by the wall there.
Wow.
Oh no, it had to happen to one eventually. He's got a little bit of damage right there, but it eventually had to happen to somebody, and unfortunately for Trappy it was him. That leaves him down in P9 right now. He's got to stop clear behind though. To the pair of Ultra Khalifa and actually Magnus as well. No.
That's not good for Trappy. It's all like it seemed like he was able to win today, but now he got taken out. Also got some wing damage.
It's not
so
over.
That's not really.
Keep in mind it is not over,
Yeah.
but the Ferraris have cost themselves more time, and I think Roy was the one who was involved in that collision, and Roy is pulling into the pit lane. He's got a little bit of damage, so he's gonna call the undercut now. 3 more seconds to Diabetes. Let's have a look at all of these. I'm not keeping up with all of these penalties. So, Diabetes has 15 seconds, Felix has 12, and Zeno has 9. Trappy retires. Deke has 3. Magnus has 3. That wasn't a pit lane though. Pro Ultra has 6, and Apple Juice has 3. Not the debut Trappy was looking for.
I'm watching Apple Juice right now.
Same
Gained
goes
a
for
lot
Pro
of
Ultra
positions.
into the pit lane.
Oh,
Those are our first 2 retirements of the day.
quite
I
sad
think
because of racing.
Felix might make it 3. Was actually staying out. Oh my god, fresh beaker on the inside there of Diabetes. Gets past him. They make a little bit of contact, but I think there was just some little bit of lagging. Diabetes not really feeling it in this comeback drive after 1 season. Felix coming back out. Really on a limit there for the pit lane, and he picks up another 3 seconds. Both
No,
Ferrari
let's be
have
watching
decided to pull for the pit lane, so that is the double undercut from the Scuderia. Apple Juice 10
Quite
seconds
smart, maybe.
into the pit lane for Apple
Oh, it's an absolutely horrible race for him.
Juice. Wasn't careful enough, so LDM coming out.
Also, I'm sorry if you maybe hear meowing in the background. It's my cat. So, yeah, just wanted to apologize.
3-second time penalty for LDM. Just crossed the white lines there though, on exit. So really need to be careful about that, so that could potentially be a penalty.
At the pit line.
The pit lane entry and exits, yeah. You're not allowed to cross the white lines.
Oh well, that might cost him the win now.
Let's see.
That will
because
be under
those folks keep us
investigation.
still. It's definitely gonna be under investigation for this.
Oh, he also almost spinning.
He did save
Wow.
the car at that point though, that's not gonna help him though. And the top 2, right now Edward and Flourish. We're gonna see any stop, they're staying out. They're missing out. They are missing out on a perfect opportunity to pit right now. But oh my god! And that
Maybe
was
they wait.
Flourish. He locked the rear brakes,
Oh,
but he has saved the car. So the gap is only 1.2 seconds. No damage for him.
now Edwards maybe um, chilling now, knowing that he's out of the DRS, knowing that he can save his tires now. Maybe it is a good. Maybe it's good for him.
Potentially, and Flourish is losing time to Edward. I think Flourish might be. He's gaining a lot of time on the straights. So I think Flourish might be on lower wings here. I am calling the pits now for all three top drivers.
lap. I would say next lap. Oh. Excuse me.
I don't think anyone is going to try medium soft strategy because that never works. And I think all three of them are going to come to the pits. Edward is.
Oh wow.
Flourish is. And Ely is. Knox might even as well. Let's see if Red Bull can beat Edwards and Williams in the pit lane. They can't, but they have tightened the gap. And there goes Knox into the lead. And there goes LDM roaming. And he's alongside Flourish right now.
Whoa,
oh my god, they make contact. LDM has the advantage. Tire advantage currently. Those cars are in temperature.
Really desperate to get the position.
But now they have the DRS and can work together to get back up and catch Edwards.
Absolutely.
Because the DRS is working
yeah.
wonders on this game. And Varun picks up 5
Yeah.
seconds.
That's
Oh,
another
that
yellow
is a
flag, and
safety
that's
car.
green
That is a safety car.
That's-
and that is
that's
beautiful for the
huge.
race leader.
flag. That's huge for the Haas.
That is huge for Knox indeed. That is one free stop, and that is Felix once again without a front wing. He can unlap himself. And Zeno drive-through penalty.
Oh man.
This might be the bug, but he cannot. He has to serve it. So I recall we're gonna see Zeno getting. Zeno seeing a retirement.
Now the Haas coming into the pit lane. A big thing because he will also move on the. Will also be on the mediums now.
Yes, that is quite possibly the best possible scenario Knox could have asked for. And everyone is coming to the pit lane.
Everyone in the pits.
Yeah, to get a new set of medium tires. It's a free pit stop for everyone,
Wow.
essentially.
Well, their tires have been fresh though, so that's why I thought maybe some.
And
will-
Apple Juice can actually now get rid of his 10-second time penalty. In fact, all of them can. Apart from Enzino. He's probably got... Oh! He's hit the wall there on entry. Not too crucial, because, well... I'm pretty sure I want to retire either way. But yeah, it shows we are glad when we are done with this game. Yeah, that leaves Knox into the lead all of a sudden.
That's crazy, and that race. It's really nice to commentate.
Oh, that was... Oh no, never mind, he has... The Davies has retired in the pits. Not the debut he... no, the comeback he was hoping for.
Hopefully, also a great one to watch for the guys, for the 11 people on the stream. Yeah. Well, I hope for you it's also fun to commentate with me.
Obviously it is. My pleasure. And Jave is going to take, as always, that's a tier 2 stream.
Can he commentate in the Russian accent today?
Wisebrand, hello. Welcome. And Zeno leaving the session after his draft disaster.
My throat hurts a bit. That's good shit.
Is that pulling alongside on the safety car? I saw there from Illy. Yes, Wisebrand. Trappy actually this time did DNF.
But not.
He got in the collision involved with one of the Ferraris.
Yeah, he was fighting for the win, and it wasn't really his fault.
Yeah,
to be honest.
he was actually fine. This time it was not Trappy. I cannot believe I said that, but not on Trappy this time around.
Who do you think is the favorite to win? Nicholas.
Right now it's open for everyone in the top. If you count Illy behind Roy, it's open for all 5 here, but I think Ferrari's in a really good position right now with both the cars being...
I'm gonna go with a bold move. And I'm gonna say Roy's gonna be the winner.
This could also be.
I think it will be very chaotic last few laps, so... Yeah.
So, Edward just needs to outscore Nox, LDM, Roy and Apple Juice. And Fresh Beaker. To be crowned champion here today.
He probably wants to crown it with a window.
Right now, the championship fight will go on because Nox is gonna outscore Edward. That will bring us to Bahrain, because we are only gonna be racing in the Middle East from now on for this season. Saudi Arabia,
Quite
Bahrain,
nice.
Abu Dhabi.
Quite nice. Arabic tracks are always alright.
I must say, I do prefer Bahrain over everything else.
In this lap.
Yes, indeed. So Nox, for the first time ever in his this season, he's
Let's
gonna
go
lead the
2-2
field.
Barcelona. Lamine Yamal scored. Let's fucking go. Sorry, 3-2! 3-2! Right. Rafinha! I'm sorry, but... Oh my god.
Let's focus on the restarted hand. And
Yeah.
is that pulling alongside?
Is it allowed? Is it allowed to pull alongside?
It is not, but Nox caught him completely off guard there, Edward. And now, Flourish.
Flourish.
He's gonna try it. Is anyone gonna go side by side in turn 1? Top 4 not. Oh, Apple Juice making contact. There it is. Beats flying off and a lot of cars in the runoff area.
Wow.
Off that bottom 5 pack. I think everyone has settled down. That's Magnus. He's missing an end plate there. Did he miss that before? Varun going really wide there.
Chappy is him.
I am Bob. I so am. I have to do some practice. So first sprint today. It's still a long time.
What do you mean? What do they mean with racing late?
AMS League later on.
Oh. I will predict that you will land in the wall.
Realistic prediction. Not gonna lie.
Oh, and Edward. No, not sending it there.
No DRS on this lap. That is gonna save Nox. Unless
Maybe
he
Flourish
puts on my
sending
wheels.
it down the inside now. No, he won't.
With a late braking there from Nox, and it's gonna go all the way. He can move lines one more time, and he does so. Well executed there,
Ooh,
down the inside now.
inside.
And late on the brakes there. Beautiful work out for him. Edward retakes the lead. Now,
Flourish maybe also now.
is he gonna try to go around the outside? It's a bad idea.
Oh my god.
But they make it work somehow. So now Nox now cannot afford losing that DRS, because as it stands now, Edward will be crowned champion here today.
Maroon gets 3 seconds of penalty.
Real. Everyone will watch that battle. By the way, Max, if you want, you can commentate WDAMS League.
Oh,
If you do
wow.
want that. It's,
Well, that's the problem again. I don't know I don't know everyone's names. So,
it's basically just, basically everyone has their names. We'll discuss it later. Let's focus at the race at hand now. Because we still got the 2 Ferraris behind. And they haven't shown the best of teamworks, and Knox has actually stayed within the 1 second window of the Williams. And oh, a little pile up there. Flourish operating himself a little bit there. But no damage has been applied to either car. Now the top 3, is anyone going to swap positions? Flourish is going to go down the inside of the Haas. Oh, gets a corner cut, but I think that should be removable. First speaker
well, not a yellow flag. He retired him. He retired him.
The pit lane though, so everyone, no one got harmed.
That's Knox doesn't seem
Baron
able to
DNF.
beat
Oh, that
Edward
was
today.
turn 4. Wait,
No safety
what's-
car.
Or was this an on-record retirement? What have I just witnessed? What on earth have I just witnessed from Felix?
Safety car. Oh, did he do
What
Mick
on earth
Schumacher?
have I just witnessed?
Did he do a Mick
And
Schumacher?
this race has turned within 8 laps from 0 to 6 DNFs. 7. Sorry, 7. What have I just witnessed?
Oh my god. Okay, I saw it in stream. Oh my god. Wow.
This will definitely
Do you
be.
think? But was it like a try? Was it a move to take him out, or what was it? Wow. That was interesting. Everyone going on. Everyone going in. Oh, Knox
was
staying
it a
out.
pit lane cut? I don't know. I don't think it was. Staying out.
Not staying
It's a
out.
bold decision. Same
And
for
Roy
Roy.
as well. Roy as well.
He kind of has to
So
take
is
this
Lisa
risk.
Kershab. And that produced as well.
At least Roy has kind
Is-
of has to take this risk, because Ferrari is the only team that has still 2 cars in this race, and a double stack will throw him all the way to the back.
Was it smart? But was it smart from like the other people to not go on the softs?
For those with wing damage,
I'm not
it was
really sure.
definitely-
Well, maybe the softs. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Maybe also the softs will be worn out very easily. Maybe safety car in this lap already. Nope. Lucas, you still there?
Yes, I am currently.
Oh, okay. Jesus, I'm so tired. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. Did it ever happen to you that you like had like you were racing and you had like second sleep? Like Sekundenschlaf? I don't know the English
no,
word.
not really. Not really doing racing. To be fair, I've never done a race this long. I've never done a endurance race.
I still remember when Arda was in my ACC team and he had to drive like till, I don't know, 3 a.m.
So I have information from FIA. Felix has been taken care of. Well, that's right on the attempt.
And what's the decision?
7 ban. Permanent 7 ban.
Oh,
Yeah, we're quite harsh with that.
also like other things with like the crossing line entry.
The
What's that?
FIA is gonna step up even more in the future.
Safety car in this lap.
So, Knox in P1, Roy in P2, Edward in P5. Right now, as it stands, the fight is gonna go down to Bahrain. Flourish reset,
I really wish
removable.
that it would be going down to Bahrain because
Yes,
a longer
please.
championship fight is always interesting.
Mohammed, yes, please. You can open the lobby already if you want.
Oh,
For T2.
you can
10
also.
seconds
Oh,
for,
oh no.
really likely that it will be removed. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, Pancake can also invite me already, but like I'm still commentating. But yeah.
Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Flourish on the
Oh
inside.
my god.
LDM is getting forced wide. A little tire hook there. Edward gives him the space. Through goes Apple Juice. 3 whites, and that is Edward.
Oh no! Edward's front wing is off. Edward, his
just-
front wing is off, and that's Apple Juice in the wall.
I don't think he was in wall. I
What is
just think.
happening here in Jeddah tonight?
I don't think he was in the wall. I think he got an illegal overtake and had to let him pass.
Well, for me, it seemed like he was in the wall.
I mean,
Yeah, he also has wing damage.
but not on this side. He was in the wall. Chaot, another chaotic reset. Knox
That
and Roy
is
flying on the front.
Huge. That is huge on Knox and Roy.
That is huge for a championship fight, and I don't think Edwards is going to be able to close it out this time around. That was a 3 wide attempt into
No,
turn
really?
4. I'm sorry, but that was
missed
never gonna work. Never. I don't know what people
Yeah.
were thinking in that moment.
Yeah. I miss talking with you, Ridley. My Dutch king.
Roy not on the inside of Knox.
Roy. Very aggressive.
Illy finds himself in the fight now as well. Same for Flourish. And the softs aren't just doing what they need to do right now, I think. Knox now
Yeah.
is gonna have to stick behind. Flourish, let's see if he can control his impatience. He does.
But Edward's not going into this. I'm a bit confused.
LDM has caught up. I think Edward has some wing damage and he just needs to finish this race.
Yeah,
Because-
half of his wing is done.
Yeah, he just needs to finish these 3 laps. He's got ahead of himself.
Roy absolutely flying. It's huge for Ferrari right now, and the whole like championship thing is huge for everyone right now.
especially for Roy and Illy. Saving a lot of battery there. I've heard some complaints from the likes of Apple Juice already about him. And Apple Juice, actually, if he finishes out of Roy, could still try. He's still got 3 seconds to his name.
If he finishes in front of Roy.
And of Edward, I'm sorry, in front of Edward. I think Apple Juice has less damage now. Flourish and the LDM both have the opportunity right now here to get past on these fresh sets of soft compound tires. LDM putting in the fast lap of the race. And Edward.
Oh no.
That is Edward. It's an
Oh!
SAB incident. It's not going to be a safety car.
Flourish, Illy, and Nox. And all. Yep.
A little bit of contact between Nox
once
and
again.
Illy. That is a bit of a...
I think. It's on track retirement. What is happening in Jeddah? Like, I am so confused. But that is absolutely amazing for Roy, because Edward won't get points now. And also the one McLaren on the podium now. No, I'm commentating Senna. Hello. Sorry if I'm not really the best, like I'm probably just screaming, but yeah. Napachu's picking up a 3-second time penalty once again. Not the best thing from him. Absolute cinema, this race, like literally absolute cinema, man. Wow. Now, we're into the last corner, leading us into the last lap. It's now LDM against Sigurd, or whatever his name is. Well, but LDM only has to stay. Can also like stay. He can get overtaken because he has the penalty, so that's sort of a big thing. Maybe Nox also like getting past few people now because of the penalties. I think if up in front it won't change really much. I think LDM will take second and Roy will win once again. Wow. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quite entertaining race. Yeah. I think now it's just only watching Roy
just watching
down
the Ferraris.
to
We'll see how many points this
Yeah.
race will get, but for now it's Roy and LDM coming home. The fight is gonna go on to Bahrain regardless, because I'm not gonna cancel this
Roy
race.
down into the last corner. And it is. And the Dutch King comes home once again to take win in Jeddah. LDM comes home in second place. Knox third. Knox is in third. Wow. That's really interesting. So Apple Juice now. What is this off the lobby? Well, yeah. Seems like a lobby now. But it wasn't. It was just chaotic Jeddah race once again. Also now as we're watching the last one, coming down to the last corner, it's Apple Juice, who's gonna get P7. Not the best race for him. Unlucky, but he will probably still take it and take the fight to Bahrain. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great race. I'm gonna say goodbye. It was really nice to commentate this race. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.
Reminds me certainly of one of an open lobby there that is Roy taking the win from LDM, then Knox, Khalifa, Illy, Magnus, Apple Juice, Flourish, Edward, Felix, Varen, Picasino, Debitus, Trappy, and Pro Ultra. So, check out check out the other stream with Jabe, and yeah. In that case, good.